Hey guys, this is Irie Starcraft and I'm back to cast another awesome 2v2 match for you. This game will be on Gutterhulk. And this is one of the new super cool maps, so I'll take a look at it all over the place in a second. For now, I'm going to do the introductions, and it will be haCkDeSaix as the red Protoss, and his teammate will be tQorGETSLAMT, the blue Terran. Now, I have done a couple of GetSlamts games, so haCkDeSaix already discussing about how he would like to slam these noobs, and these are nubs, noobs, you know what, noobs sounds good, and those noobs just happen to be tehredbandit, who is also known as the Red Bandit for simplicity's sake, and he will be the purple Zerg. Looks like we'll be going for an 11 spawning pool, and haCkProTech, the teal Zerg, looks like a 10 pool will be coming out of the teal corner. So, this game is going to be awesome, and ProTech is stealing a gas from haCkDeSaix. So that is really annoying when you are Protoss and the Red Bandit is going to steal his other gas. Oh, I've never seen this happen before. What the hell? And like, what a good idea this is. I mean, now haCkDeSaix can't build any stalkers or sentries at all. All he can build is zealots. So it looks like he's going to build a forge and wall off, because that's really all he can do, because he has no gas, and a couple of zealots is not going to work against a million Zergling march. So TQ looks like pretty standard from him so far. Bears refinery, standard timing on that, and more SCVs coming in. Going to be seeing an orbital command begin here. So will we see a tech lab coming out of this or not? Most likely we're going to see a couple more barracks soon, I guess. Maybe no. We're probably going to be seeing some factory play and some Hellions, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue sitting here second guessing myself all over the place. So you know what? I'm still a noob. So I look at like these build orders and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna be doing this, and then it's like, no, they're not. But yeah, this does look like a factory will be on the way, and the Hellions will be coming out. So hopefully TQ doesn't make me look too stupid, as the Red Bandit is going to be grabbing that safe expansion down here. And so yeah, that reminds me, now that there's some scouting done on the map, I can start to look around without just like cruising around in the dark. And even though on my screen it's like, oh, you can totally see that, and then when you upload it to YouTube it's just like pitch black, and you're like, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's like this ramp here, and this is the only way in there, and you're looking at it on YouTube and it's just pitch black, and you're just like, dude, what are you talking about? So finally now we have some zealots starting to kill the extractors that have double blocked haCkDeSaix, and he is putting his cybernetics core down here, and he's sort of hiding that tech, though there's not really any reason to hide the cybernetics core, because that is about the most obvious tech as you can get. ProTech sending out some Zerglings to scout. So yeah, this map, you do have fairly easy to defend natural expansions down here, as there is this sort of little space in between them to prevent any kind of multi-directional assault from Zergling run-bys and stuff like that. So really, this base is pretty easy to defend. So this map does tend to set up for a long-term game, and now notice how the Red Bandit will be taking both of these bases. And after watching ProTech and the Red Bandit play on their live stream so many games, I now know what is going on and what this is all about. So as ProTech is starting to work on these rocks, but haCkDeSaix is about to scout that. Problem is that he doesn't have any stalkers yet to start to pick off these Zerglings from behind the rubble, and ProTech knows that, so he's going to take advantage of this opportunity and plow his way back in through here. So yeah, as that is going on, I just wanted to say that from watching the live stream, ProTech and the Red Bandit basically, as soon as the speed for their Zerglings finishes, that is about the time when they like to share control. And it looks like normally what happens is ProTech will take the Zergling micro, and here comes some Hellions though from tQorGETSLAMT, and ProTech is gonna have to pull off of those rubble to deal with it. So nicely done there by GETSLAMT, going to keep these Zerglings at bay. So yeah, as I was talking about, they do share control, and then the Red Bandit usually likes to take one or two bases and starts macroing up hardcore, and then they feed each other. Basically, ProTech continues to make Zerglings from his base, and he feeds his gas to the Red Bandit, and the Red Bandit usually techs 2 mutas and starts massing up some mutas. So that is their like default playstyle, I think, and then they sort of make adjustments from there as the Blue Flame has finished on these Hellions, and a lot of damage can be done to these Zerglings, but a nice surround right there from ProTech, and the Red Bandit able to destroy those Hellions pretty quickly with a nice surround on the creep, and now these Zerglings are all going to be able to regenerate those hit points. As you can see, there are Zerglings from both players, but they're all being controlled by ProTech, as I was mentioning before. So very powerful to share control when you have the same races, and he's going to be scouting down here, just checking. Make sure they're not going to be behind in economy anytime soon, just making sure there are no expansions on the way. And does haCkDeSaix even have a command center coming down? No, he has a Banshee on the way out. So one Banshee on the way out, and haCkDeSaix is kind of bitching about this double gas deal, and I can't blame him. If that happened to me, I'd be like, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously, you guys. So there is a major air switch going on, and now haCkDeSaix is forced to kill his own forge. He's gonna wait till he gets his +1 weapons. I hope he waits until that finishes. Yeah, he's like, wouldn't want to kill that before that upgrade finishes. So he's gonna go ahead and do that, and then probably throw down another forge later. Possibly, though, he is going for a Stargate, so we may not even see him bother with another forge, as he looks like he's trying to get Void Rays out, and there are mass Zerglings. And so there are Banshees and Void Rays on the way. There's one Spore Crawler down here in the Red Bandit's main, or sorry, the Red Bandit. And that's the other thing I noticed, is that they really split up micro and macro. So the Red Bandit actually is the one that throws Spore Crawlers and defensive structures all around both of their bases. Meanwhile, ProTech is focused on massing Zerglings and engaging this head-on, as these Hellions are going to get trapped. But oh, so many Zerglings are dying in the process that, man, I don't know. I guess that was worth it. That was really the only thing he could do, and he did trap those Hellions up against the wall. But those Hellions were able to kill most of that Zergling army, at least half, maybe 2/3 of that. And we check the units lost category really quickly by resources. You can see, well, haCkDeSaix hasn't really lost anything because he hasn't done much of anything, but yeah, the haCkDeSaix, I should say, excuse me, there has done quite a bit of Zergling damage with those Hellions, and so he has definitely come out on top in those exchanges. Looks like Command Center is going to be going down here, as TQ does have some minerals saved up for that. And so there are Banshees and Voiders on the field. I want to see if there are Banshees. Oh my god, there are mutas coming in right into haCkDeSaix's main. There's no missile turrets, no Marines, no Vikings, no Thors, and that is really going to be trouble. And there's no Stalkers to speak of. All there is a couple of Phoenix down here, and so TQ is forced to run all his SCVs away. And where did they go? They're all over here. Not really protected by much of anything. So at the same time, there is going to be a counterattack going on here. It looks like I missed another Hellion engagement there. I apologize for that, you guys, as there are Phoenix trying to chase these Mutalisks, and the Phoenix actually are going to do quite well here. haCkDeSaix, not got to be careful. He's going to lose a couple of his Phoenix, and oh man, he's able to escape. These Phoenix are so low on hit points. Wow. And so a couple of Hellions are running away. But I'm really freaking out because where is the are there even any Banshees left? Did I completely miss the Banshee? There's just one Banshee that was chilling with this main army. There's a couple of tanks. Yeah, the Banshee's just chilling here. So no Banshee harass. And Void Rays are chilling with haCkDeSaix's army. So no harass going on with the Banshees or Void Rays. And it looks like haCkDeSaix and TQ are going to try and get some defenses up. Definitely going to need some missile turrets or an engineering bay or something. He's going to throw down a command center, as Mutalisks are a huge problem for the Terran player right now. But he is going to continue to harass with these Hellions. And there is one Banshee up here now that has Cloak finished. And the this cloaked Banshee is going to go ahead and pick off a whole bunch of creep trimmers. And the Phoenix are really going to support this Banshee and doing some Overlord harass. There's one Overlord here with almost no hit points left. And so this game could get pretty interesting pretty quickly. The Red Bandit forced to switch here to Roaches, and even some Infestors are coming out, and Hydralisk. So wow, all kinds of different stuff coming out for the top team. As more Infestors, Infestors, Mutas, Zerglings, Hydras, Roaches, everything on the field, and some Infestors are so strong against Phoenix. One nice fungal growth can just decimate an army of Phoenix that are all clumped up like this. And looks like haCkDeSaix could do some economic damage here with these Phoenix, but no. He's got to be really careful. I don't know if he knows about these Infestors though yet, so he could end up trying to use these Phoenix to harass a mineral line and start killing some drones and end up getting fungal growth and trapped and just completely destroyed in the process. That is what I'm waiting for right now. Fungal growth going down on the Phoenix. One half of these Phoenix are getting trapped, and the Hydras are just going to rip them to shreds. That army of Phoenix just got totally worked. And yeah, that was an old school one right there. That group of Phoenix just got worked, man. They got worked. I had to bring that one back. I don't know why. Where did that phrase ever go? Why don't people say worked anymore? Like, dude, you just got totally worked, man. Instead, now it's all you got owned, or you got pwned, man. You just totally got pwned, or something. Or like, people are saying like all these. I had to learn all these new terms now, and I'm starting to digress as these units are gathering at the front. I had to learn all these new terms like Gosu. I'm like, what the hell is Gosu? And I'm like asking all these people like, what is Gosu? And people are just looking at me like facepalm. I'm just like, you're such an idiot. You don't know anything, dude. I've been out of the real-time strategy and or shooter games for way too long. I've been playing RPGs and stuff. So I come back and there's all these new turns. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so yeah, look at this Banshee picking up every single Infestor. There's no detection in this army, and oh man, that is just a critical error. Just morph this guy into an Overseer Protech or something, because the Banshee just killed all of the Infestors. And he read my mind, but it was too late, so all the Infestors died. And that's huge right there. As I wanted to, did I miss any like upgrades? Is there a Neural Parasite or anything cool like that? No upgrades on the Infestors. As the Red Bandit getting another Evolution Chamber. Massing out, oh, a bunch of Banelings morphing in, make it like a million Banelings. A million, 24, same difference. Wait, this is 24 and plus 5, so 29 Banelings. Yes, I can do math. 29 Banelings are rolling out. And oh, there's a huge battle here that I'm totally missing right now. And the Void Rays getting charged up on these Hydralisks, and the Colossi in the back doing so much damage. Protech and the Red Bandit are engaging at a pretty tough spot right here. It looks like they decided to come back around the back, destroy this rubble while I was looking at those Banelings, and oh man, I'm sorry you guys, but here come the Banelings, too little too late though, as million Banelings blowing up on a couple of Thors is not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen, man. And well defensed by haCkDeSaix and haCkDeSaix, as the location of engagement was not very favorable for Protech and the Red Bandit. However, Protech and the Red Bandit definitely have the stronger economy, though Protech is going to be forced to evacuate from this base. And I feel bad that I missed the beginning of that battle. Good time at the end here. I remember at about the 19-minute mark is when that battle began, and we'll go back and take a look at that. But uh-oh, a bunch of roaches from the Red Bandit are going to be coming right into TQ's main base, TQ, or Get Slamped, that is. And oh man, this factory is getting 2 and 3 shotted. Oh, I don't even know if those siege tanks got canceled. And at the same time, there is a ping going off up here, and it looks like Get Slamped is just going to be like, screw it, dude, I can't get back here in time. And oh no, the Red Bandit is running away. He's running over to this expansion, but there's nothing going on there, as TQ is now lifting off his buildings in the back. Banelings rolling in here, blowing up on siege tanks. Not the most effective use of those banelings. There's really nothing banelings are going to be good at here against here, as there's just a bunch of massive armored units. A ball of Void Rays and Colossi and Thors and siege tanks is rolling out, and this is going to be really, really tough to stop. Some infestors back on the field would be really great right now. Even adrenal glands are being researched by the Red Bandit. Ultralists are on the way. Chitinous plating is nearing completion, but is it going to be soon enough, as all these roaches are forced to retreat, desperately coming back here to try and engage this? Are these drones just going to run away? Are they going to participate in this battle? There are a few corruptors that is going to be huge against these Colossi and Void Rays, but the positioning on this engagement is going to be huge, and the corruptors are a bit out of position here. The stalkers are getting a lot of free shots. The corruptors are going right after the Colossi, which is exactly what they need to do, and the roaches meanwhile are focusing down all of these Thors, SCVs, desperately trying to prepare for Get Slammed, and it looks like the massive Terran Protoss ball will be able to hold, and the Red Bandit forced to run away. And what do they have left? ProTech has a million drones just sitting in here, and oh man, the Zerg team is in a lot of trouble right now. There's the auto repair SCVs are just following around this one Thor, and now haCkDeSaix and TQ or GetSlamT have managed. They have actually split their army up now and doing a ton of damage. These Colossi with 1/1 upgrades, one attack upgrade on the Void Rage. These two Void Rays have been alive the entire game. 13 kills, 10 kills, 19 kills, 12 kills, 22 kills, 26 kills. This army for haCkDeSaix is doing so much damage, and now ProTech's base is screwed. ProTech's trying to kill these rocks with his drones to get away, and that is not going to happen. As the Ultralists have finally come out for the Red Bandit, and there are 8 Ultralists on the field. They're just ripping up these SCVs. They need to start... Man, these SCVs are surviving way too long. Only one Ultralist is fighting at a time here. There we go, finally able to kill that off, and now it looks like haCkDeSaix is a little worried about these Ultras, so he is going to start running away to, I guess, the safety of these cannons. And now, what is the Red Bandit going to be able to do? I want to check the income tab really quickly, and ProTech, 0 income, so that is really, really bad for ProTech. Does he have? He gave all his resources away to the Red Bandit, and other than that, everyone's pretty even, which that means the edge goes to the bottom team because it is a 2-on-1. As ProTech has this hatchery left, but yeah, already decided to give all his minerals away. So it's pretty much, can the Red Bandit make something happen with these Ultralists or not? As there's one more Ultralist coming out, another one almost finished, and a bunch of Corruptors are also on the way. So these Ultras, it looked like, may decide to come around the back of CQ's base. No, they are going to run back over here into the middle of the map. Meanwhile, ProTech is going to be long distance mining from this location to try and get enough to rebuild his hatchery. And this ball of units from haCkDeSaix, very, very intimidating, even to a bunch of Ultralists. So, but I think if the Ultralists can get some good positioning, they can win this battle, definitely. The Void Rays, unfortunately, are going to be impossible to deal with, so I think haCkDeSaix, realizing that, is going to go, hey, there's no anti-air at all. I'm just going to bring my Void Rays in here and start charging up on these Ultralists, but some Corruptors are going to make it in here, and Void Rays need to be careful, as the Corruptors are going to start now picking them off, and uh-oh, could all these Void Rays go down to the Corruptors before they can get back to the main army? Corruptors going to be focusing down this final Void Ray. No, they're going to pull back, and Ultralists are going to pull back, worried about engaging on top of all these cannons. A wise move from the Red Bandit, and it looks like ProTech has got to be close to enough for a new hatchery by now. No, he's just going to keep sending minerals, it looks like, instead of building this hatch. So, so yeah, the Red Bandit chilling back here with his Ultralist Corruptor army, and you have haCkDeSaix with this big army, and uh-oh, look at this, stunned 250mm strike cannons are being researched for TQ or get slammed, and whenever somebody actually uses that against you, I just feel like I feel so worthless. I'm just like, oh my god. Like whenever I'm like, oh, he's going mass Thors, I'll just get a bunch of immortals, and then next thing you know, I start attacking with my immortals, and these strike cannons just go like just off in a row on my immortals, and I'm just like, that didn't really work too well. Because strike cannons will just annihilate your immortals because they attack like super fast. I'm not like very familiar with exactly how they work. There's a bunch of Zerglings are going to try and do a run by here, but that is not going to happen. As okay, it's about to finish, and now I can look at it here as fires at a single unit or structure, stunning the target and dealing 500 damage over 6 seconds. So yeah, those strike cannons are very, very powerful against units such as Immortals, Colossi, anything that's a larger unit that has more hit points, and especially against an Ultralisk. So those strike cannons against these Ultralisks is going to be huge if that comes into play. But look at the positioning right now from the Red Bandit. This could be huge. He's coming in from behind, attacking this army, and oh man, haCkDeSaix could be in a lot of trouble. He's microing back his Colossi very well, though, right now. There's a lot of Corruptors on the field trying to focus down the Colossi. These Ultralisks are all going down. The Ultralisks are all going to die, but all of the Colossi are also going to die. And now get slammed with these Banshees. Oh, here goes a strike cannon on one of the Ultralisks, but it manages to get away there at the last second. I think I zoomed out or something because that was really weird. Anyway, maybe I'm just tripping out, and now the combined ball of forces here are moving out. I'm trying to tell if they have shared control, as I've always found that really difficult to deal with shared control. No, it doesn't look like they are shared. They're just sort of doing the same thing. As the final death march is coming on right now. Cloaked Banshees, Thors with strike cannons. And I guess, see, I thought that it's stunning the target. Okay, because the Ultralist that was getting shot at wasn't getting stunned. So I found that interesting. As the Ultralist just running away from right now with the Red Bandit, trying desperately to get some Broodlords, and that could be huge. Oh man, the trump card, could the Red Bandit still have a chance in this game? The Broodlords have just spawned. He's going to try and hold the ramp and use the Broodlords to deal the damage he needs. The Ultralists are streaming down the ramp, running into this army of Thors, but the 250 millimeter strike cannons doing so much damage to the Ultralists as these Corruptors are going to get taken out. There's just too many Stalkers, and ProTech saying, damn, we played wrong. I'd be interested to hear from him exactly what he thinks he did wrong. Maybe ProTech, if you did watch this replay, you could post that, because your analysis usually, like the other day, that I was watching his live stream and ProTech was playing like one of the replays I did of him, and I was speculating as to like why he did something. I forget. It was like why did ProTech decide to go 13 pool on this particular thing? And I said, oh, it must be because like he doesn't know where his opponent is. And then ProTech is live streaming and he's like, no, Irie, that's not why I did it. I did it because they're like double tearing or something. And so I'm like, yeah, I feel smart now. So anyway, my speculations are just that. They are speculations. Oh yeah, that's right, I was gonna go back and check out that one battle. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up because I think it was at about 19, and it took place over here as haCkDeSaix, we see, actually had a couple of photon cannons set up at this rubble. So I just want to see what happened at the beginning of this battle here. And so the scout did go off here, and okay, gonna slow it back down to real time as the Red Bandit, this is after okay, anyway, here we go. They're moving right in here. This is after the Banshees had picked off all of the infestors, that's right. And scooting in, oh no, the Red Bandit scooting in a little bit quick there, trying to maybe bring his roaches in range of the Colossi, but in the process took a lot of damage without dealing any damage to the Zealots, and Zealots just mopping up all these roaches, and the main damage being done by the Colossi. So, and these Banelings coming in way too late to really do anything. The Banelings needed to be used on those Zealots in the front, and they were there too late. So that was a pretty exciting game, and this game actually wasn't, it was Levels who pointed me to this replay, and he was just like, dude, if you want to see a good game, check this one out. And this was definitely an exciting matchup. So congratulations to GetSlamT and haCkDeSaix. Well played against ProTech and the Red Bandit, who, as most of you know, ProTech and the Red Bandit are currently ranked 12th overall in the range 2v2 Masters, like North American servers. So that is pretty impressive nonetheless, but these are all top-notch players, so very exciting game. Thank you, Levels, for pointing me to this, and this is Irie StarCraft. Thumbs up the vid if you like the game, if you like the commentary. I really appreciate it. So that's going to be it for me, and peace out.